Headed to the car wash. I wonder which car wash we're going to.
Which one do you want to go to?
Should we go to the Cocoa Beach one?
That's my favorite one so far. You?
Yeah, I think so. And that'll also max out the time too. Because since we're starting here, we'll have at least a good 20 or 30 minutes of something. And people may walk by, but it's not the focus of the video. You freaking am I can you hear me? Hello. Is it muted? Come on, don't tell me. Is the microphone muted? It says it's on. Okay. Is it on now? Because the freaking thing says it's on. Come on. This is really starting to piss me off. Okay, it is on. Sometimes it says it's on, and then YouTube is that's one thing that Diesel Lucy is getting mad about, and I'm getting mad about this too. The microphone was muted, and yet it said it was on. Isn't that something they always get mad about?
Well, maybe it wasn't muted. Maybe we were just in a bad spot for a signal pickup.
I gotta play that back.
And so they couldn't hear us because there was no good signal.
You're right. It is on. Because my Sonic Daybreaker said something about hey there, you are muted or something. So I thought to myself, the microphone's not on.
We could have just been in a bad spot. Might not necessarily been anything nefarious on YouTube's part. Just because see the power line?
Yeah.
Those messed up all the time.
Just hit the number 9 if you can hear me right now. Just put that in the chat. See if anybody can hear me.
Number 9.
If anybody can hear me, because maybe I'm just silent. Because I thought, I'm gonna have to watch this back to see if that's really true. Because I thought I freaked out thinking that the microphone was muted. I got to play that back. On the chat. I muted it. Okay, it's working. It's working though, so we're good here. So the sound is on. Yeah. And I do have the ability to mute mic and unmute it. But we're just gonna aim out. It's a good song. What song is this?
You might think by the Cars. You don't own the rights to any of the music that you hear today.
No, this is just stuff play on the radio. If it's play on the radio, YouTube should allow it. They allow you to stream it live anyway. All right, we're going.
We're gonna wait until there's at least a car length on the other side of this.
But just enjoy the stream. I mean, the sound is working. It's just I get freaked out because I was told that I was muted, and I was like, what? That always makes me mad when the streams do that. Because it's no fun to tune into a stream and there's no sound. You need sound when you're doing a live stream, when you're wanting to talk to people. And if there's no sound, you're talking to yourself. Obviously, you're talking to yourself if there's no sound. What kind of phone do you have?
Android.
I think Android. Haven't tried any Sonic Hack for a long time on a Sega Genesis emulator. I wonder if I can zoom in on something.
What you trying to zoom in on?
Just to see if it works, or it. I know the trick to it, but then it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work. You can't do it. It doesn't matter that much. It's just zoom. The zoom thing is one of the features I discovered. But then I make people really dizzy when doing it, because then it zooms out and zooms back in really fast. So
yeah, I do.
But somehow I discovered this feature, and I've started playing around with it every so often. Because I know how if you do a trick, you can if you do something with your fingers, you can zoom in and zoom out on the stream. Which is one thing I discovered. I didn't even know this feature existed until I played around.
Traffic is something else you can do.
Yeah.
They're going very slow.
The quality, I think, of these streams is awesome. It's supposed to stream in 1080p, even though it's not exactly 1080p. I think it's lower quality. That's just what YouTube claims to show it in, I think, 1080p.
Once most people get 4K TVs, they really will have to put it in 1080p. People will be able to tell the difference.
Canned videos will do 1080p, but for a live stream, there's signal that matters for whether or not you get good quality. Because quality can be bad. I mean, it's just look at people's streams, the quality can be awful. Depending on the situations. I think we'll have enough signal to do the car wash, and hopefully, everybody should be able to hear me. Now, of course, it's nice that I have the mute mic and an unmute option. I had to mute the mic and unmute it to get it on, because apparently so YouTube glitches out. If it glitches where it says the microphone's on and it's off, then it could always glitch and then say the microphone's off when it's actually on.
Mm-hmm.
If
I
it
don't think it was a YouTube glitch so much as our location didn't have a good signal.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of pushy sometimes when you do the streams. Sometimes it works just fine. All right, so we're just going to get on with this. And by the way, one thing I do have to announce, my latest YouTube video, for anybody who hasn't seen the Orlando road trip, check that out. It's a funny late night video where I'm just riding around and it gets kind of funny. So check that video out if you haven't watched that. That video is really good. So if you haven't watched it, you'll also hear a story about a funny situation. Even though the mistake that I made when mentioning something is I said it twice.
Dolphin Car Wash, Cocoa Beach.
So I think that's a good video, the Orlando road trip. I think it's awesome. The one that I did a couple days ago where it was late at night. If anybody hasn't seen that video, they should perhaps go watch it after this stream. Yeah, the funny thing is, I assume more people would watch it if I posted on my main channel, because I know I've been posting the secondary channel, and now I've been posting everything on the main channel because I assume I get more views that way. At least it seems to work that way. That stuff gets more views on the main channel. So I keep assuming that maybe that's what I need to do to get more views on my stuff. I still post on the secondary channel. It's just most of my stuff goes on the main channel because I'm assuming I'm going to get more views that way. That's why I did that on purpose. Like I posted the Orlando road trip on my main channel. That's my last video.
Andrew's doing a live stream if you want to watch. Period. Traffic is horrible. We're not even to the railroad tracks yet.
I guess there's nothing to say, so
Mm-hmm.
either I have a glitch or it's just not showing messages, maybe.
Probably no messages because we're sitting here
Doing nothing.
sitting along.
Let's just get a shot of this to show everybody what's going on here. Yeah.
We are driving. I don't think we've made 5 miles an hour.
Let's see if I can zoom in on that light, or maybe the trick is to. And as soon as I go to zoom in, look at that light. Now can I zoom out? Just play with the zoom. I love to do that, but I just can't do that too much, though. Even though I love to do it. I hope it's not blurry, but then again, YouTube makes it blurry because YouTube quality is terrible. Oh, this is a good song, I think. Once you get, I think, partway through, it's a good one. And if you wonder why I'm not responding to messages, because I might not be seeing them. Because YouTube glitches like that where the chat doesn't show. We're gonna sit here for a while, man. Only 10 days until I get what I needed. Also, another thing with Sonic Daybreak, I got a question here. Uh, there's a comment that my mom put on one of your videos that are you deliberately not showing it on that video where you got busted, where you were, because there was a comment. Are you not showing it, or have you not seen it? Because it's something to do with what because you're trespassing when you go on private property, and when you're going into a hotel that you don't have business in, you're trespassing. Are you not approving the comment about that? I hope I didn't chase you off just by saying that. That's something I'm serious about. Normally I do. There's a comment down put on the video. Are you not showing it? Can you explain why you're not showing the comment?
Why do you care?
Well, I'm just curious because it's somebody that I like to watch. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I don't care.
Friday morning, we made it. Smart Goodman and the 80s on 8. Tonight, our block of special programming is always for a Friday night. Kicking off with Rick Springfield's Working Class.
Yeah, they were remodeling the play, or remodeling.
5 p.m. West for that. Something that Rick does for us.
Yeah, I saw David just walked into a place. They were remodeling the hotel, and he got busted, and he called them a Karen, an entitled Karen, is what he called them.
1986. So this week in 86, the focus tonight on the VJ Big 40, 9 p.m. Eastern, and both programs after first airing immediately.
Did you approve the comment? Is that? I mean, maybe I have to go look myself, look up the video, see if the comment's there, because you say you were right, and then at Elevators Rise Mom in the chat of this stream, I'm just wondering, does that mean you've approved the comment now, or that's the question I kind of want to know. Because there was a comment posted on the video. Is it still in the comment approval thing, or is it gone? I know it's your channel. I'm not trying to order you around. I'm just questioning. Are you aware of the comment? I would admit, sometimes when I film elevators in places, technically I am trespassing because I don't have business there, technically speaking, when I go into certain buildings to ride an elevator. Technically, I don't have business there, but I'm not doing anything, to get myself in trouble. You know how when I went to, Melbourne or something and I rode the elevator, on the outside of the building, technically I didn't have business there. I was just riding the elevator. But I always film elevators in places where I'm not going to get in trouble for it. And places, I don't go into hotels, I don't go into office buildings, or go into, maybe sometimes office buildings, depending on what they are. But I don't go into hotels, I don't go into apartment buildings. Because I don't want to get in trouble for filming elevators. I do go into some buildings that have the elevator and just ride it. I have my hands in the shot. Why is that? Okay, there we go. Maybe it's just I'm learning how to work the thing. And I forget that my hand's blocking half the shot. I still got to figure out the 2-story Publix. How many of them are there?
I know of at least 3.
Which one would be the nearest by one with the 2-story?
Stadium Parkway.
Stadium Parkway. We'll have to go there at some point. Get a fried chicken sub.
It seems like that would have probably been a better place to go today. This traffic is ridiculous.
This traffic sucks. This is just the worst. Like we already got.
We've only gone maybe 3 miles, everybody.
This is real.
Since the live stream started, we've gone maybe 3 miles.
And now we're in this traffic. Chase would get really mad if he was in traffic like this.
Oh, just imagine how Chris would be being right now.
Yeah, he get pissed off.
He might not be able to keep us cool with this crazy business.
Yeah, I'm kind of keeping my cool in though.
And I'm keeping my cool. I'm kind of curious as to see what the holdup is. So I'm kind of vested in to continue going this way.
But so far, I've set the record. No curse words have been used at this point. So I think I've set a record here.
Do you want to go through or do you want to go around?
Should we go through or go around, or which one should we do? Should we go through or go around? You know what I'm thinking? Maybe we should just go around. Screw it. Let's go around. I'm just gonna hold it out here. I was curious about the quality, yeah. Are we still going to the car wash, or are we going?
We are going around.
Yeah, around.
Oh, the headache. That was a headache, everybody.
Yeah. I was not enjoying that.
Me either. Not a bit.
I mean, Diesel Lucy has a friend known as Chase who has road rage problems. You know how Diesel Lucy, Jason did a blooper video where he had the Dover buzz constantly because of Chase's road rage. And honestly, there were so many Dover buzzes. I'm honestly surprised that he didn't break the Dover buzzer, honestly. Just given the number of Dover buzzes there were. But there was a blooper video that Jason had where the Dover buzzer got broken. Because there were so many bleeps that he had to put on a blooper video. There was one that he did with Diesel Elevators and Sam, and the Dover buzzer was broken, is the joke. Because there were so many bleeps that they had to bleep out so many curse words. And I kind of appreciate the fact that he bleeped them out, because there were so many of them. It was just rather excessive, enough to the point where it deserved to be censored. It was just excessive. I mean, I at least have more filter, even though I don't have a full filter on my mouth. It's just I'm a lot more filtered though, because I'm not cussing in every part of the video. But Jason films with people who cuss in every part of the video.
Well, Jason's allowed to do that. Jason's a grown-up.
He films with people like that. I know he's allowed. I just think it's kind of shocking when you compare other people's, because I don't say that nearly as much. Sometimes, with the videos and streams, I may say it a couple of times, but I don't constantly say it in every part of the video, because that's a lot of work that you have to do to keep it family friendly.
Yeah.
When Jason films with people, I notice there's a lot of work he has to do. There's a lot of work that that Jason has to do to censor it. When he films with people who do that, he has to censor it a lot. And it's a lot of work. Even though we kind of appreciate that he does that work, because it's rather excessive to hear it uncensored.
Yeah.
I've actually seen some of the uncensored versions that are rather excessive. Because, the funniest thing, I've actually watched some of the uncensored versions that have been shown. Like, I remember there was also a stream where he was editing a video and he had to censor it a lot. So obviously I have heard the uncensored version in that case. But it's just interesting to watch, though. It is kind of funny, though.
We'll be able to see why.
All this traffic is backed up. Yeah, I'll get more videos, you know, with more road trips. I just think the last one was kind of interesting. See if I can go through the chat. Just scroll down to the comments. There we go. Yeah. Oh my god, I can imagine a launch here. It would be so bad. Like if there was all that traffic for a launch.
Yeah, that is exactly the traffic you would get for a launch, only there's no launch. Something's happening between US 1 and Florida Avenue that's causing all of traffic to get backed up for miles. But here we go. We're free.
And of course, I'm kidding when I do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
like a minivan, it's not going that fast.
I know there's cases where Zoe may have thought for a second like I was exaggerating, almost getting hard, even though it wasn't exaggerated. But I can understand the reason of exaggeration because there were times where I exaggerated. But keep in mind, it was a joke. It was not meant to be taken seriously. I do not, you know, I am not intended to be taken seriously when I joke around like that. You know, sometimes I'll react like, oh yeah, we're going faster, but I'm joking. I'm not intended, you know, when I did that video with the car club or something like that, I mean, I was just joking around. I was not, everything I did in that video was not meant to be taken seriously.
No, we were having fun.
It was meant for a mature audience, and I was not taking it serious in any way. The actions I did in that video were just me playing around. It was not anything I did in that video was meant to be, I was exaggerating as part of a joke. Everything I said in there was all scripted, and it was not meant to be taken seriously. And that's the note that I always have to put on these kind of things. It was not meant to be taken seriously. Everything I did, all the actions or whatever, you know, it was staged. It was planned, scripted. Everybody should know that. Now, half the time, you know, that's one of the reasons why I don't really react as much as I used to, because it's all staged. It's all scripted. Everybody knows what's coming.
You knew what was coming. That's why it was safe.
Yeah.
Everybody else doesn't know.
No, not everybody else knew. They could have. And it was all a joke. Like when you get to the part, you know, it's all a joke, though. It's not meant, you know, it's meant to be comedy, not, you know, something that gets taken seriously. Some people may kind of take me serious with exaggeration, but it was deliberately done as a joke, is what you have to remember. That video was meant to be a joke. You know, my purpose was to joke around. I mean, I wasn't intending to clickbait or anything like that. I was just joking around. It was meant to be a joke. I mean, so almost getting in a car accident was not exaggerated. It was real. You know, that video was a real situation. The guy was so close. You know, I think he's almost swiped us in the going through the toll. I gotta watch that. Yeah, I gotta. But then again, I don't really have a device that I can play videos off of. If I did, I'd watch some of this stuff. But unfortunately, I don't. So maybe it's better that I don't. But at some point during a future live stream, I will watch some videos. I mean, I'll probably sit there and watch a video. Live streams are actually better than canned videos. You just have to stream it, and you can stream it for for, as long as you're under the 12 hours, you can stream, all day. I can even do a can video that goes all day and put that up. But of course, there is work in uploading it. Live streams are different, though. I can stream all day and. Now, by the way, for all you guys who haven't seen the Orlando road trip, which is the current video on the main channel, make sure after the stream's over, make sure you watch the Orlando road trip from. It was put up a couple days ago. That's a real fun video. I mean, I think so. The Orlando road trip starts with McDonald's where we ordered the wrong one, and then it ends up just being a road trip. And then I ride an elevator at an undisclosed location. But at least I did a good job I did edit the video some to not disclose the location and not to dox certain things. But that's beside the point. I'm not going to disclose what it is, just for pride, just out of respect.
Because then if you did that, you would that would be doxing.
And I would only dox if I was a jerk.
And you're not a jerk.
Yeah, I'm not a jerk.
Smart aleck, not a jerk.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a very smart aleck response to that.
Because the only people that dox themselves and others are people who are jerks.
Well, if it's just themselves, they might not be jerks. They could just be idiots.
Idiots. Well, there's one level. There's the idiot where you're going to dox yourself.
Jerk that dox somebody else.
Yeah, so it depends on how much of a low IQ you have. If you're an idiot, you dox yourself. If you're a jerk, you dox everybody.
Oh, it's a cute puppy.
Oh, let's see if I can.
See the dog? Yeah. Everybody loves dogs. Everybody loves the doggy.
Oh, I zoomed in on it. And I just zoomed in on it. That was one case where it was kind of necessary for me to play with the zoom there.
Dog lovers will appreciate your zooming in on the keeper.
Yeah. It's just kind of tricky. I mean, with the camcorder, I can easily zoom in just by flipping the lever. But this one, you have to swipe your hands on the screen just right to do it. This one's
bigger. You have to start with your fingers closed and open them.
Yeah,
and
that's
if you want it closed, small. You have to start with fingers big and put them together.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky to do that.
Straight up and down.
It's a tricky thing to do. I've been playing around lately. That's one of the things I discovered when playing around. I was just fooling around with myself. I think it'd be nice to go to the 2-story Publix at some point. I know there's several of them, but I would like to go to the nearest one. That's going to have to be done at some point.
Yep. You'll be on Stadium Parkway on the left-hand side. Past the one on the right-hand side.
I wonder when we're going to go to that. That's a question.
There's one all the way down in Palm Bay where the new exit is off 95.
We're going to have to do those.
That's a road trip.
That's
like an hour away.
I'll have to do a road trip video at some point. I realize there's no hanger here.
No. It's in front of you. Your poop handle is in front instead of up high.
Wow.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, look at that. Just let's get a shot at this. Who but?
But
That's like something kind of funny. Just kind of hilarious what they have on these trucks.
well, they're not talking about butts, but
They're-
like, who else?
I also, I can pretty much say there's some funny things. Like, remember there was a truck or a vehicle, and on the back of it, it had "I'm sexy" on it. That was like hilarious, wasn't it? I couldn't stop laughing as soon as I saw that. That was on the way back from Silver Springs, like in 2018. I couldn't stop laughing when I saw that truck. And just remembering stuff like that, it always, every time I think about that, it always catches my mind. Like, oh, that's funny. Like, it's just hilarious when the fact that somebody would write that on a vehicle, isn't it? Isn't that just hilarious?
Well, it depends. Are they really sexy or do they look like oh?
That's the question. But stuff like that has drawn my attention. As soon as I saw that, I started laughing hard when I read it out. Awkward stuff is always funny. And that was an awkward situation. Covering the camera. I didn't mean to do that. The stream should keep when we go to the car wash. Oh yeah, the guy that cut me off used the "Be Patient" bumper sticker. The guy cut my mom off, and then used the "Be Patient" bumper sticker. It's just hilarious thinking about this stupid stuff that people do. It's just hilarious. And by the way, does anybody play Skyscraper Sim? Because there is actually a map on Skyscraper Sim that somebody made where the elevator goes up 2,000 floors. Is anybody aware of that? Skyscraper Sim actually has a map where where it claims that it goes 2,000 floors up. There's a glass elevator that goes up really fast that goes up 2,000 floors. And there's also another map where the elevator. There's another skyscraper sim map where the elevator. Where there's also the 500 floor building that somebody made a mod to, where they made the map where it goes up 5,000.
That's
Does anybody play skyscraper sim and know about that map? Because that's something that anybody who likes that game should check out. I wonder if Jason's going to be aware of that, because I know he did some skyscraper sim. I'm just wondering if he thinks anything about that map. Somebody did a map with the Benno building crater with the, and did 2,000 floors on it, which I think is creative.
So good, funny how it seems, always in time, but never like always. To feel this is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. Take it to the world. But now I've come back again. I don't find it hard to write the next line. Oh,
Gotta prop it up.
with a thrill in my head and a thrill on my tongue. This old love that just begun. Listening to my bed all night long. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. Oh, it's slipping from my hand. Every time I was gone, they just decide out to write the next line. Oh, I want you to know.
Please select to us by touching the top. Please insert payment now. Thank you. Please pull forward slowly into the wash.
Could not be printed. It's gonna get quiet here more than likely.
Wish it would keep going, but unfortunately, I got to cut it off.
Yeah, the music's cut off.
I think it'd be nice to go to the two-story Publix.
Not today.
Not today, but one day.
We will go, I promise. If mom doesn't take you to one soon, I'll take
We just got to mark off the address for one in order for mom to take me to one.
I don't know an address. I told her physically where it is. On Stadium Parkway. Not the one on the right hand side, the one on the
Well, at some point, we'll figure out the address.
I don't know what the
But at some point, you can always look it up.
You can do that. Why don't you Google two-story Publixes near me when you get done with your live stream?
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, mister.
Because I don't think anybody's filmed the elevator there. I know there's a couple Publixes out there where somebody's filmed the elevator, but that's at a different location.
Yeah, probably Miami or bigger stores.
I don't know where a two-story Walmart would be.
I think in downtown Orlando there's a two-story, or at least with the parking lot.
Be nice to go ride the elevator at a two-story Walmart.
Not really.
Ride the
Still Walmart.
Isn't there a public elevator that you can ride at the Kennedy Space Center?
I don't believe so. I haven't been to anything in the Space Center that isn't more than one story. I haven't been in a long time.
It would be nice to tour it, though.
Yeah.
Even if there's no elevator, it'd be nice to tour that.
Yes, it would.
To get a video touring it, and I think we're to the end now.
Almost. We still got it. okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's like I've been holding my breath, and oh, there's still water here.
Is it dropping on you?
Ah, it's up there.
Okay, good.
Oh, this is a good song, actually. Are we going anyplace else after this, or
Go to Aldi.
I guess we'll end at Aldi then. See how the dryers come on.
Chris says that's a really quiet machine.
Well, you've been watching my stream and noticed that.
Yep.
I wonder if he's gonna comment.
Probably not, because he's watching from television.
I thought the television was having problems with the sound couldn't go on.
Now that's the broken one that's on the curb.
What, in the other room?
Yeah, we have more than one TV in the house. We got too many.
And apparently there's one that's having problems. And was it a 4K one or?
I don't believe so. It's pretty old.
But it's having problems.
Yeah.
You can't watch stuff on it, and it'll just glitch out.
You can watch stuff, but you can't hear what they're saying.
And that's the worst part. You need sound for some videos. Some videos that you're watching, you need sound in order for it to make sense. You know, that's the thing. Some things, you know, it's like okay, there's some videos that maybe you could watch with the sound off, but there's some videos that you really need the sound. You have to remember that. There are some YouTube videos where you need the sound in order for it to make sense. All right, you know, that's an obvious state of fact. And if you're watching somebody live, you need the sound in order to understand what they're saying, so that when you leave a comment, you know, you need to have the sound on for stuff like that. Like if you're watching this live stream, you need the sound on if you want to chat or ask any questions.
You want to understand what's going on.
Note this I love this TV is
Possessed.
possessed. Note you stuck on it.
Yep.
Was it frustrating when you had your TV not working?
Very frustrating, especially when I was trying to go to sleep, because that's when I needed to hear it, not see it. So frustrating.
That you had to get a new TV.
I had to throw that one out and use another one.
Do you still have TV problems, or do you have a good one?
We have the other ones we had were good.
It's just that one was a piece of crap.
That one's a piece of crap. You got to use everything till it breaks.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. You don't want to throw stuff away that's still good. Always try and fix it. I tried to fix it. It fixed itself for just a small period of time and then went right back to insanity.
Which is the most frustrating part when you're having that
Yeah.
problem.
So I believe, and it is my personal belief, I do not put it on anybody else, that that TV was possessed.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of elevator that they would have in the Orlando Walmart.
Cheapest one that's built, I can almost guarantee.
A Schindler.
Marginally.
Which not all Schindlers are bad though. Not all of them. Just some of them. Because there are some good ones and some bad ones. I mean,
I guess it really all depends on the installer and the maintenance that the building keeps on.
yeah, because not all Schindlers are necessarily bad elevators. Just because you find a Schindler or a Kone doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have a bad elevator.
No, because if they were bad elevators, that wouldn't be a business anymore.
No.
So they're just the cheapest ones and probably require the most maintenance or have the most bugs in them.
Did we go to that hotel that we went a while ago? I can't even get into that anymore.
The low on oil.
Yeah.
That was a Schindler.
Otis Series 1.
Uh,
Otis.
Original, right?
Yeah, original Otis Series 1. It was not modded, and it was low on oil last time, or one of the last couple of times. I mean, there were times where it wasn't low on oil the last time I filmed it.
Well, that's good. They finally had maintenance fix it, right?
Yeah, because I did do a video of it where it wasn't low on oil, but it's just funny how the way I reacted the first two times I went on it. Like I went on it once, it was low on oil, so then I did another take of it again. That's
And having another take of it wasn't it, but you acting surprised that it was low on oil was the really part. Because you already knew it was going to be low on oil. The surprise would have been if they had put oil in it since you had been there a while.
oh wow! I could just imagine it if they put oil, you'd be like, oh my god, this thing's not low in oil. That would be kind of silly to react
Like,
that
wow,
this thing's not low in oil.
it's better now.
That would be kind of silly to react when depending on what you're saying, it's kind of silly.
No, because you'd be like, remember last time when we were here, guys?
Wow.
This is wow, but it was not a sarcasm wow. That would be a happy wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just some people are like wow, and some people are like OMG.
If it was, you should have been like, wow, it's slow on oil, like the sarcastic wow.
Yeah, like wow, it's still low on oil.
Yeah.
Woo!
Right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This one.
Nothing. I'm just. It's just I feel like I'm holding my breath every time. Well, I'm not. It's just I feel like I've been holding my breath.
Is your breath bad? Do you want to breath mint?
No, it's not that. I mean,
Will that help? Sometimes breath mints will help because of their minty part. The mint will help make your lungs feel like you can breathe better. Trying to suck on it and not chew it.
that's already gone out the window. Why do I have hair in my mouth? It really gets me.
Migrates there from the top of your head.
This is the annoying part, dude. I got hair.
Well, let mom give you more of a haircut, so you got shorter hairs.
It's kind of awkward how I'm having to spit out hair.
I have really long hair, so it makes it really bad.
Popeyes. I wonder if we go there at any point.
Yeah.
Is Popeyes any good?
They've had to shut down completely more than once because of the health department.
Okay, well, I guess they're not a good thing.
Yeah, their food might be good, but they're not clean. And I don't want to get sick.
I really don't. I really don't want to get sick at all. Is KFC any good?
They're alright, but I don't really like chicken that much, so I'm not really the person to ask. You like chicken?
Yeah, I like it. You know, I eat Publix fried all the time, so I guess KFC is good. And you also got Burger King, which is pretty good. Burger King.
I'm glad you.
What's your favorite restaurant?
I don't have a favorite restaurant. I don't really like to eat out that much.
Okay.
If I have to eat out, I guess I would say Steak and Shake and Culver's are like a good 50-50.
Yeah.
Because I do like milkshakes.
Burger King is more like Burger King. I mean, that's
Yeah. It's good for like fast food. You want to go through a drive-through somewhere real quick, and because at least their burgers are flame broiled instead of microwave, like McDonald's and Win.
Oh my gosh, microwave.
Yeah, McDonald's microwaves food.
I've heard that some restaurants have bad service. Like people say that a lot. Like there's different restaurants that people will tell you have bad service. So people will tell you that. Oh, that's the apartment with the elevator in there. I went through the glass one.
Gotta be invited.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be. I was just wondering if they had a glass one that you could like see out
I don't think so, because you would be able to see the spot.
with the elevator.
Yeah.
Because glass elevators are cool to ride. I like glass elevators. Even if they mod it, it's still a good elevator. Ugh. Oh, there's the Cocoa Public Library.
Well, there's a whole turn lane, people. Oh, you're turning the other direction. See? Makes it different.
That's the Cocoa Public Library where I filmed not my first video. That's not where I did it. I know that may be the oldest video that shows on the channel, but that is definitely not the first thing that I've uploaded to YouTube. I know that for a fact. I know it's been proven that I've had videos before that time. Because I can actually pull up, I can even pull up the archive shots of my YouTube, of my main channel. If you look at the channel creation date, that'll show you really how old my channel is. If you go on YouTube and go to the about, it'll tell you when I actually started. And also, if you go into the archives, you can.
had plenty of videos that you made before you got a YouTube channel.
Yeah, there were plenty of videos I made before I got a YouTube channel. And interesting enough, when I had the YouTube channel, they were the first videos that I put on YouTube got taken down. Interesting enough to learn about, because there's proof of this, because you can actually go into the archives and see stuff that you probably find different. Even though I did put the stuff back up, though I did actually put the old videos back up, even though they had to be like republished. But I did put them back up eventually. Some of them I even slapped the whole. Some of them I just did it completely as a whole new upload. Because I do have videos before I had the channel. My first video it's kind of interesting what my first elevator videos are, and that is an interesting subject to learn about. How I started posting videos on the internet. I made so many videos before I had a channel, and then I started posting them. It's interesting learning about that. And then somewhere when I was a kid, I even had the knowledge of knowing how to create channels and all that. I just post anything practically. Before it got to the point where I took stuff down, I used to post just about anything to YouTube, and I'd share like all sorts of fun hobbies and stuff. And I wouldn't just be doing elevator videos. I just do random videos, just random recordings. Next thing you know, I realized, yeah, there were some things that I had to take down for personal reasons, but it's shown in history that I have stuff. I mean, it's just shown in history what I used to film as a kid. It gets kind of interesting going back to videos I did as a kid before I was really into doing elevator stuff. Before I was even an elevator filmer, or that much of an elevator filmer anyway. There's all sorts of videos before I was even a filmer, which is interesting enough. If you look in the archives, you can find this stuff. And it's interesting to look at. But for obvious reasons, I can't show it on here. Oh, my hand's in the shot. No. My hand's in the shot. Perhaps maybe we've all learned something, watching this stream. And of course, when this stream's over, just remember, anybody who's watching the stream, when this stream is over, anybody who hasn't seen, the Orlando Road trip, check that out. As much as I keep constantly mentioning that, I mean, that's a good video to watch if you can. I also think YouTube is messing up here with the age verification thing. Like, you need to verify yourself just to watch an age-restricted video, which I think is messed up.
Because if it's age restricted, how else are they going to know who can watch it or not unless you say how old you are?
Well, not every age-restricted video is necessarily as bad. Sometimes it's just simply videos with strong language. Not all age-restricted stuff is necessarily bad, though.
No, but it's age restricted, so you need to prove your age
to watch
unrestricted.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. But but I don't think adults should be locked out of the age-restricted stuff if they, because I think to myself, I'm mature enough to watch age-restricted stuff. I shouldn't be locked out of that.
I don't know, not all age restricted stuff, because there's some age restricted stuff that I shouldn't even be watching, and I'm almost 50.
Well, there's age-restricted stuff that I shouldn't be watching, but some stuff I should be allowed to watch, like elevator videos that occasionally have the swearing. I should be allowed to watch.
Well, you're not being stopped from watching.
And those are videos that I'm allowed to watch as long as they're not horribly nasty with it. Because there's levels of bad. There's this is inappropriate for young for young viewers. Then there's also inappropriate as in you just shouldn't watch it. There's levels of bad. I mean, even I myself, I put up videos that may be inappropriate for some viewers. I mean, that's because not all my videos are family friendly, and I think everybody knows that. And you also, at the same time, just remember my live streams might not necessarily be family friendly unless I specifically note, hey, this is family friendly. These live streams might not be family friendly unless I specifically note that it's family friendly. Unless I specifically note it, you can't count on it to be family friendly. Now, this one may have been family friendly because
we went to car wash and we handled the yucky traffic very well.
This one we were family friendly, but you have to remember, you can't count on all live streams to be family friendly unless I specifically note, hey, this is G-rated. That's why I don't recommend bringing little kids into my streams unless you know that it's specifically going to be G-rated, unless I say specifically.
And you don't really know beforehand what it's going to be because you don't know what's going to happen in live stream.
And like I said, live streams are uncensored. And like I said, with some of these live streams, you may hear some strong language. That's something you have to be advised. This one, you might not hear it, but other streams, you will hear strong language. Like if you watch the to Orlando trip that I did a couple of days ago, or that late night, that one gets vulgar, at least in some spots. And also, I did put up the canned video, and I did not edit it, so those videos are not appropriate for young people to be watching because I did not censor any of the profanity out. But that's just an obvious fact. I mean, live streams you can't really censor, so people just know that it's going to be uncensored. So, anyway, I think we're about to end this one, though. I think.
Thank you for riding with us, and we'll catch you on the next one, won't we?
I think we're just going to walk around, though. Let's cut it off now.